Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is the homie, Mainman Mademan in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Once again, it's on. Once again, it's a pleasure, an honor, and a pleasure to be on here with all of the boxing fam and the boxing fans. It's Friday night, so you know what that means. It's our time now, man. Salute to everybody that slide through and catches this live, and salute to everyone that catches this on the playback, man. All day, man. Yo, man, I appreciate everybody that came through a bit earlier. Sorry for that test run that I was running on the mic, man. But, you know, I thought that joint was private, man. So I hope I ain't hit y'all with the okie doke right there. You know what I'm saying? But salute to everyone that catches this, man. I know it's Friday night. Y'all got things to do. So we going to get right to work. Salute to my homie in the building. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. DMV on deck all day. Salute to the homie, man. Hey, I see y'all over there, man. Caught that interview. I caught a piece of it earlier, bro. I'm going to go back and finish that joint off, man. With the cat, what's his name? Elbow? You know what I'm saying? I'll be back over there to check that out, man. Check out my brother. He doing it big over there. Interviews galore. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, giving you boxing with entertainment all day. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, man. We got a lot to talk about, fam. We got a lot to talk about here. We're going to cover it all. We're going to cover it all from prediction to review to breakdown to what do I see? Because I've been telling y'all all week that I see something, and I'm going to let y'all know exactly what I see. Now, I'm going to give y'all Mainman Mademan's thoughts, original thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So some of my thoughts may not be the mainstream. I'm going to tell y'all straight like that. But Mainman Mademan has never been the mainstream. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? I want to start this off, and I want to let everybody know this. I just got to. It's just burning inside of me, man. Look, I've been trying to school y'all. Salute to Stormy B-Man in the building. What's up, family? I've been trying to tell everybody, y'all need to hear me on this. Don't miss the train. You know, I told y'all before, back in the 90s, in the late 90s, no one told everybody that a big train was coming called the internet. No one told everyone a big train called Microsoft was on the way, or Amazon. People always say all the time, yo, man, if somebody would have told me I'd have threw a couple dollars in there and I'd have been good. Well, here's the next train. We getting there. What is that train, man? I've been telling y'all for months. Have y'all watched the news today? The House of Representatives, for the first time in history, it's never been done, has passed the federal legalization of marijuana. You better be invested. That means one half of Congress already did it. All it takes is one more half of Congress to do it, and bow, golden. Every stock in marijuana business shoots through the roof. Everyone's getting rich. Are you going to miss the green rush? There's a big deal on the sidelines just waiting to happen. Acreage Holdings, Canopy Growth. They've already did the deal. It's already done. But it can't happen until the federal legalization of marijuana happens. Why ain't you invested, man? Why you ain't got a couple stocks? Why you ain't investing into supply companies, transportation companies, the medical companies, the growers, the distributors? Everyone's stock is going to go through the roof. Are you invested? For your kids, for everyone. I'm invested. Have I lost a couple dollars waiting all this time? Absolutely. But I'm staying the course because I know when that beautiful day, when the Senate gets on board with the House, what they've already done, historic, stocks going through the roof. I'm telling y'all, man, are you invested all day? I just thought I'd run. I know a lot of y'all out there be chiefing. You know what I mean? So why ain't you putting no money into it? You don't just sit back and be a customer when you can be the boss. You know what I'm talking about? Real spill. Salah Farah in the building. Main man in our house dropping that boxing knowledge. Y'all already know. Now, I think we got a fight to talk about, right, fam? Word on the curb, is there a fight going on? You know what I'm saying? Now, I wanted to do this with y'all. I have yet to watch the weigh-in. I have yet to watch it. I've heard the news and, you know, I've heard some, you know, I've read a couple articles, but have yet to actually physically watch it. So I wanted to organically watch the weigh-in right here so I can give my thoughts right here. Haven't seen it yet. Don't know what the fighters look like. Have no clue. I know they made weight. I heard Errol is looking shredded. Cool. Allow me to take a quick peek if I can. I'll keep y'all right here with me. Let's see. Let's look at this organically. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let me see what I see. So, because this just might change a brother's prediction. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Earl looking good. Earl looking good. Hold on, let me rewind it back. Some of them right on the part when they walking out. So let me take it back just a bit. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on, let me see this right here, right now, so I can hope that my thoughts, honestly, I hope they're not true. Danny looks solid. Danny looks solid. Got that extra flab off him. 146 and 3/4. Danny looks solid. Walking kind of slow off that stage, though. Look at Earl. Damn. Earl looking good, too. Earl looking solid. Don't look dry. Moving pretty fluid. Holding them arms up pretty well. 146 and a half. So he came in just a little bit heavier than Danny. They're looking good. They're not running for no bottles. Nobody running for no. Oh, hold on. Earl running for that bottle. Oh, no, he ain't. He was running for some clothes. I'm sorry. Nobody running for a bottle. Danny ain't running for a bottle. Earl ain't running for a bottle. Looking good. All right. I'm good with that. That's all I needed to see. Now, that is me first time seeing the weigh-in. They look good. Just BT. What's up, fam? What's going on? We got a lot to cover. We about to get into this. Now, this particular episode, we're going to skip the boxing history if it's okay with everybody because we got too much to cover. We're going to skip the boxing history, bring it back on the next episode. I see the boxing history Sunday. So until then, we're going to go straight into this. We ain't talking about no undercards, nothing. We talking about this right here. Your boy been here for 2 weeks. 2 weeks I've been on this fight. I ain't never done that on the channel. 2 weeks. Some of y'all may say, why, man? I thought you rock with Terence Crawford. Why you? Because I told y'all. My issue right now, believe it or not, is my evolution of Danny Garcia. What are you talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Back in the day, huge Danny Garcia fan. Rocking with him when he was down at 140. Big Danny Garcia fan. All I wanted was Danny Garcia versus Terence Crawford. Been wanting it for years. And it's like Danny just kept luring that carrot out there in front of the horse and then snatching that carrot back. Then he'll put it back out there a little bit, then snatch it back. Then ran to his safe space where he was getting gift after gift. Oh, and then you want to make fun of Crawford. Now you want to say, oh, if I would have fought the people he fought. But you ran to a safe space and did that. When you number one in the WBO, you acting like he don't exist. You acting like he ain't a real pound-for-pound champion. You do all of this from a safe space when you technically could have argued to lose against Mauricio Herrera, when you could have technically been argued to lose against Ashley Theophane, when you could have technically been argued to lose against Lamont Peterson, but you ran to the safe space and you still talking. But you don't want to give my man this fight. Y'all got rivalry. Y'all got history. Don't mean nothing to you. You just want to go there. You and your daddy want to make fun of the man. All right, cool. Let's see what you going to do at welterweight. You do nothing. You get hooked up, and you still talking crap. So I want Danny destroyed. Most importantly, at this point, I'm over it. I'm over Danny Garcia versus Terence Crawford. I want Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford. I have been here for 5 years pushing that fighter, Terence Crawford, for this moment. And I want it. You damn right I want it. So I want Earl to win. I want a destruction of Danny Garcia. I do. That's right, Philly, I do. Come holler at me. I want him destroyed. I'm just hoping that Errol Spence Jr. is the night that I've been looking for. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's get into this. Now, they say, man, what the hell do you see? I told y'all the other day, I see something. And I wasn't just trolling. I literally see something. I've been dropping little clues all over the internet, in the boxing forum, on my Facebook page, everywhere on Twitter, dropping little jewels of what is Mainman talking about? What does he see? Because y'all hitting me up like, yo, Mainman, what is it that you see, homeboy? I'll tell you exactly what I see. What I see, let's just get to it. What I see is a Errol Spence Jr. that have never, ever, throughout of a fight that I've seen, been this low on weight, this prepared, if you will. Some say prepared. Prepared. He's been prepared for weeks. But we've never seen that before. We see weight bully is what they try to call him. They try to stick this to him. They say he's usually too big. He's usually big coming down, not small coming up. He's usually never that small prior to a fight. Does this affect anything? Has he peaked in training? We've never seen Errol Spence Jr. at this weight, so low on weight going into a fight. Yeah, I understand he made weight, and he even weighed in a little bit higher than Danny. But he's been walking around for weeks looking the way he looks, and y'all know what I'm talking about. How does this translate in a fight for a guy who's known to run over his opponents or run through them? Some of y'all say, well, man, we're going to see a more boxing version of Errol Spence Jr. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Let's get to it. This is the deal. I'm going to hit some points first before we get to style. Some points I just want to get out there before the fight even starts. So first, the good thing about this fight, Errol Spence Jr. can literally take another myth off the table. What are you talking about? Another myth. See, I've been here long enough to see all of the Errol Spence Jr. myths. I even partake that once upon a time. They are myths about Errol Spence Jr. that he's breaking fight by fight. The first myth, he was a PED head. People running around, he's on PEDs. He's on PEDs. Something's up with the nipples. The nipples. The nipples. That got busted. How did that get busted? I'll tell you how it got busted. Kell Brook fight. He asked for VADA testing. On top of that, he got tested by USADA. That's 2 drug agencies in one fight. If you don't want to agree with that, he's currently the WBC champion because critics back then says, yo, he's not in year-round 365 drug testing. Well, he is now the WBC champion where he has to enroll in the WBC Clean Boxer program. The PED myth is off the table. That's one gone. What is the second myth? Second myth, they said he can't box. They said, yo, he's just running through everybody. He's too big. He can't box until he put the little dude in there. And he boxed his face off. I'm talking about Mikey Garcia all day. Second myth, taken off the table. He can't box. He's just a bully. He's just bigger than everyone. He can't box till he boxed the face of Mikey Garcia off. Mikey Garcia didn't win 1 second of 1 round. And now here we are at the third myth. What is the third myth, Mainman Mademan? He's a weight bully. Now here you got an Errol Spence Jr. walking around small on weight for weeks. For normal Errol Spence Jr. For weeks. They say he's so big. And I don't know what he's going to rehydrate to. I have no idea. But they say he is so big. He's just big. Now he's small now. Now what? Another myth. Pluck that off the table as well if he dominates Danny Garcia. So with this fight would be another myth buster. Literally a myth buster. Errol Spence Jr. has busted myth after myth after myth. And here's another myth if you want to just add that on for a bonus. Blu-ray. They say he needs Blu-ray. Without Blu-ray, Errol Spence ain't Errol Spence. Ain't been with Blu-ray in a couple fights, but he's still winning. But he needs Blu-ray. There's no Blu-ray here, allegedly. Another myth. Myth busting. I love it. So with this win, if he wins, he can bust the myth. You know what I'm saying? Now this is where me and Errol Spence Jr. Nation gonna go left. Y'all ain't gonna agree with me here, and it's all love. The thing is this, I'm looking. At first, I made fun of Angel Garcia, and I said, who do you think he has soul reading now? He's talking about he looking into Errol Spence Jr.'s soul. He says he can see his soul. You know, it's that thing that, remember Pulp Fiction when they flipped open the chest? Word on the curb is that supposed to have been the soul of a man inside of that briefcase, that whole entire movie, the soul, the most beautiful thing known to creation, the soul. Angel Garcia says he can look in there and see the soul of Errol Spence Jr. Well, I tell you what I see when I look in Earl's eyes. There's nerves there, man. He is nervous, pervis. He is fighting a fight with himself. Of course, Spence Nation gonna say, man, you're tripping. What are you talking about? He's fighting with himself. You can see it in his eyes. There is doubt there. There is nerves there. And that's natural and it's human and it's cool. Sometimes when your nerves are rattled like that, your senses are heightened. You actually become a better fighter. Mike Tyson would tell you I entered every single fight scared. The point I'm making is something is in his eyes. It is in his eyes. And it's in his voice. I don't care what y'all say. It's in his voice and it's in his eyes. Some things you can't hide, especially from a cat like me. And I see something. It is something there. But will that make him a bad fighter? No. What's going to happen is Errol Spence Jr. is going to learn so much more about himself through this fight. This is how you learn about yourself through boxing. He's going to learn so much more about himself. I can't believe it. He's going to sit back if he's victorious and say, I can't believe I'm right here. I can't believe I'm standing right here in this ring. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. I looked at a car flipped over 25 times, and I'm standing in this ring in front of my kids. When this kid wins, if this kid wins, it is going to be one of the most emotional wins that you will see. I ain't lying to y'all, fam. I ain't even lying to y'all. Mike, what up, though? I ain't lying to y'all, man. Emotions are going to run high for Errol Spence Jr. if he wins this fight. Because he's going to think, everything I've been through, the rehabilitation, seeing that picture that these fake boxing media plastered all over the TV. That picture of him in the hospital. He going to look at that. And he going to say, I'm here. He going to say, I'm here. I'm right here. With these belts. With millions of dollars in the bank. With the whole world loving me. With the Jerry Jones, $10 Cowboys around me. I'm here. Y'all ain't hearing me, though. Y'all ain't hearing me, though. It's going to be very emotional. You know what I'm saying? But there's something in his eyes. And he's going to have to overcome this in the fight. You're going to see an evolution of Errol Spence Jr. in this fight if he wins and victorious. You're going to see a serious, I repeat, a serious evolution of Errol Spence Jr. Looking forward to it. We'll see if he wins, of course. If Errol Spence Jr. wins, he's going to feel like there's nothing that he can't do. He will be Super Saiyan around this joint. He's going to be walking around boxing like I'm the baddest man on the planet all day. And who's going to stop him and tell him no if he go in there and stop Danny? Who's going to tell him no? Not one person, because Mainman Mademan ain't going to do it. I'm just going to say we want the Crawford fight. Mike, what's up with you? I'm just going to say we want the Crawford fight. But I'm going to say that's a bad man. That's a bad man. Real spill. Real spill. This could be a star-making performance. We always use that word so loosely in today's 2020 boxing. Star. Everyone's a star. Everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants to be a star. Well, you want a star? I told y'all before. If you want a star, this is how it goes. Not like all of y'all fans out here just so happy every little thing. No, this is how you make a star. Redemption, emotion, overcoming things right there in the ring. Bruh, you going to another orbit. You're going to another orbit. I'm glad to be here to witness it. I hope y'all are. But he is. This is how you make a star. Because that story that he has, that car, that near-death experience, to redeem yourself, to make it back to the top of the sport. My goodness gracious, advertise, what is them things, what's they call them things? Sponsors. Man, Nike, Adidas, Reebok, I don't know. Upper Deck trading cards. Do an Errol Spence trading card. Why we don't got boxing trading cards anyway? The fact I'm trying to make is this kid is a star if he gets through this clean. Y'all ain't hearing me, though. That's markability right there. You want markability? You want markability? You talking Errol Spence Jr. He just got to keep clean. That's it. Leave all of the drinking and the partying alone image-wise, because right now is a window, bro, for you to make millions. Keep your image clean, for now at least. And with your story, your wins, and your image clean, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Real spill. Danny Garcia. People got this notion running around that I discredits Danny Garcia's 140-pound wins. That couldn't be more further from the truth. I ain't the dude who says that Eric Morales was too old. I never said that. I never said that Zab Zuda was past. I never said that. The reason I give Danny full credit is because everyone counted him out. Facts. I think the best one is Amir Khan. That's as good as it gets for me. But whatever, man. They counted him out. Everyone counted him out. They said he was too flat-footed. They said he was too slow. They said he had no kind of skills. What is he doing in this ring on this level? And he proved everyone wrong. So, of course, that's the attitude of Danny Garcia when he first emerged. It wasn't everyone welcoming him with open arms. It wasn't everyone falling in love with Danny Garcia's style back in the day. No, Danny had to prove himself. And he had to overcome things. He had to prove himself. You know what I'm talking about? So, of course, I give him full credit for 140. I just don't like the fact that he ran away from Terence Crawford. Salute to my family. Tyrese Bowie is in the super chat. Much love, family. Danny Swift Garcia is stopping Errol. Wow. The win. Al got a rematch next. Oh, hold up. The Wino Al got a rematch next. Okay. All right. You think they're going to rematch it just for the money thing? Nah, bruh. I don't know, man. I think Errol losing at this point right now will hurt PBC more than Danny winning. That's just my opinion. Danny's window has came and gone. Now, we already had that story on the channel. Danny had an opportunity right after Floyd, right after Adrian Bronner dropped the ball. It was Danny's turn, and he dropped the ball. It was Floyd Mayweather. He retired, left the throne vacant. Pay-per-view, we need a new pay-per-view attraction. Adrian Bronner, your number is called. Marcos Maidana came through. Stop that right there. All right, Danny Garcia, you up next. Come on, bro. We're going to give you a vacant title, to Floyd's old title, which they did, and we're going to set you up with a big fight with Keith Thurman. You get through Keith Thurman, you, sir, are that pay-per-view attraction. He didn't get over the hump and could never get back. They tried to get him back many times. They'll give him a weak fight, put him back into a title fight. He'll fall short again. So I think at this point, if anybody is the one that PBC has any interest in winning, well, it's Errol Spence Jr. His marketability right now is going through the roof. He has the jury and the Cowboys. This fight is in at&t Stadium because of Errol. Ain't no Puerto Ricans in Texas. I found, you know what I mean? This is Earl's fight. So if anything, Errol making mountains move. Errol opening doors. And he's opening doors for the rest of them. He actually took the football and ran with it. He didn't fumble. Oops. So, Danny's time has came and gone. Now, I don't discredit Danny at 140. I truly don't. I give him his credit at 140. I just say, like I said, he ran out on Bud. Those are just facts. Y'all can argue with it and try to debate it. It ain't no argument. The man ran to a catch weight. He didn't go to 47. He went to a catch weight, which meant he could have stayed his ass at 40, right? Riddle me that. You paid Postal step-aside money. Fine, I don't care about Postal. I care about Bud. Why didn't you fight Bud? Why did you run when Bud enters the division? Why? That's all I'm asking. And then you number one in the WBO. Don't want to give Bud a shot. Bud sent you $3 million, the biggest offer you've seen at that point in your career. You don't want to give him a shot. That's my problem. I don't like duckings. I don't like ducking Danny. I don't like duckers. Y'all got this, y'all cool with that. See, when I see stuff like that, I call it out. I call it out because ain't nobody else going to call it out. Thank goodness for Mainman Mademan. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. So, I don't discredit him, man. He fell short at 147. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's just the facts of the matter. He could beat the Guerreros, the Granados, and everybody else named that ends in OS, but he cannot beat the elite. Those are just the facts of the matter. That's not discredited. That means, your power didn't translate properly. You didn't, most importantly, you didn't evolve. You didn't adjust. I see the same Danny Garcia that I seen at 40. The difference is your power ain't the same. That's what I see. You couldn't even knock out Red Cap. But we'll get there. I mean, I don't discredit him. I just call it for what it is. And you duck Bud, bro. Duck Bud. $3 million guarantee plus pay-per-view back in, you would have walked home with about $5 to $6 million. At that point in Danny's career, he never seen as much money. Miss me with the Amir Khan crap. Amir Khan had a whole UK, a whole country, a whole UK across the street where he can dip into the pot of money. Danny didn't have Puerto Rico. He dropped the ball in Puerto Rico. He couldn't get it. He ain't have another country. Amir did. Miscalculation, paid them way too much money. The Khan Army, Barmy, they all retired. They chilling in Hawaii. But they thought Khan Army, Barmy was still intact. Fact of the matter is, Danny, that still was the biggest number that you ever seen at that point, and you ducked it. You ain't even give a counter offer. Nothing. But I'm supposed to like Danny Garcia. Let me get to some comments before we move to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Let me roll back some. Salute to everyone that dropped through. I hope I ain't miss, if I missed your comment, man, forgive me. I'm going to try to get through as many as I can. Bud Crawford fan says, man, I ain't watched it yet neither. You talking about the weigh-in? Yeah, they both look good, bro. They both look good. I got Will McLaddy in the building. Salute to the DMV. B More in the building. Salute family. Salute family. Hawker Mustang, what's up with you? What's up with you? Just BET. Was there VADA testing for this fight? I will assume so, just BET, because Earl is the WBC champion. And as champion, you must be enrolled in the WBC Clean Boxer program. Now, I remember at one time that the Clean Boxer program was like put on pause because of the pandemic. But I would think for a fight of this magnitude in Texas, that we will be doing drug testing. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to leave that alone for now. I am a big, Giuliano Vakovic says, I am a big Spence fan. Salute to you. We got Spence Nation in the building. Trust me, they are definitely lurking. Cuzzo, what's up, famo? What's up with you, man? Cuzzo, much love, man. Thumbs up as y'all pull up. You already know, family. We linking up soon, champion, all day. Much love to Cuzzo, man. Much love to you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Simply Too Ghetto says, what up, Mainman? Was considering going to sleep, but Mainman, his live streams are worth staying up for, man. That's what's up, man. That is what's up, bro. Man, you make a brother feel good, man. Make a brother feel good. Salute to you, Simply Too Ghetto. Yo, man, Abro Cadabro says, hello, guys. How many hours does the battle begin? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you talking about tomorrow? It's tomorrow, man, on the 8th. Tomorrow night, Fox pay-per-view, fam. Fox pay-per-view. And I got to get to my fam. Adrian the Problem. What's up, man? What's going on? What does Mikey mean, man? See, and love the channel. Okay, thank you. Much love. All right, we're going to get back to it. Mike, what's up with you, Mike? What's going on? Silver Salamo in the building. What's up with your family? Salute to the entire fam, man. Mike, what's up, man? Hell no. Even calling this clown out for years, like I said, or like he said, he knows he is ready. He is not on the road this time, and he is around love for so no nervousness, man down. Got you, Mike. I'm expecting y'all to say that. You know that. I'm expecting the Spence fans to come and say, yo, he's in tip top and he is the greatest. He's a chisel. He's an Adonis right now. He's walking around like a Greek god or something, man. I'm expecting y'all to say that. This is the reason why Mainman Mademan is necessary, because I got to see through the crap. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Let's keep it pushing, shall we? Let's keep it pushing. Next point I want to hit on. Hold on. Sorry. All right. I told you I don't discredit Danny at 140. Now, this is where me and Spence Nation and probably every boxing fan is going to split on this next point. I'm going to tell y'all straight like this. And this is just Mainman Mademan. Once again. If Errol Spence Jr. goes into this fight and something is wrong, the punch resistance is not there. I'm just covering all ground, Spence Nation. Chill out. If it ain't there, if something is wrong, and we sense that as boxing fans, we got good eyes. We know exactly how this fight game is supposed to go. If something is wrong, Earl goes in there, God forbid, gets stopped, looks awful, looks lethargic, no power, nothing. I'm going to go look at PBC, and on everything I know on this channel, I am going to fry PBC day in, day out. I am going to fry Derrick James. I am going to fry that entire corner day in and day out. I will spam it for weeks If they put this kid in this situation, he ain't ready. He ain't ready. Oh, boxing world. We're going to have to bring wrath on the house of PBC. You damn Skippy. Because money and opportunity, it always exists in these situations. We can sit back and hope for positive things and hope for positive thoughts. And I hope so too. Lord knows I do. And I'm of the mindset that no one would do that to him. Right? They all would, if they knew something was wrong, they would not put him in this situation. I'm of that same mindset just like y'all. But if he goes into this fight, first round, second round, one good clean shot and pow, next thing you know, he on wobbly legs. Oh, y'all gonna want to be here for the post fight. Because I'm gonna bring fire and brimstone on the heads of PBC. All day. I'm hashtag anti-suit. I'm hashtag anti-suit, which means I love none of them. I'm gonna bring fire and brimstone. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna make sure it hit numbers. I promise you. If they put this kid in there and he ain't ready because of money and they don't want certain things to slip away and the Cowboys are on deck and the crowds are here, let's capitalize. If there's any truth to what Angel Garcia is saying, I'm roasting PBC. And I don't care who likes it or hates it. I don't care. I'm going all the way in on every last one of them, including Al. If something is wrong with Errol Spence Jr. Facts. So PBC, let's just hope. And we know boxing is full of characters, corrupt characters, things like that. We know. But we're going to give y'all the benefit of the doubt and say y'all are doing right by Errol Spence Jr. And he's ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Now, if Errol Spence Jr. is victorious, I am fully 100% expecting him to go after Terence Crawford. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. I want you to win, Earl. I want you to look beautiful doing it. I want you to be on viral videos. I want you to be on Sports Center. I want you everywhere, man. I want you everywhere. Just shining. And then when it's all said and done, I want you calling out Terence Crawford. Ain't nobody thinking about Manny Pacquio. Pacquiao ain't even thinking about Pacquiao. Who even knows what Pacquiao is at? I haven't seen Pacquiao in months. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. After the pandemic hit, never seen Pacquiao since. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what Pacquiao's going to do? You know what I mean? Who knows what he's going to do? Don't even worry about him. You take his spot. Go after Bud. I'm expecting Earl to go after Bud in 2021. October 2021, right? Oh, yeah. I hope you win, bruh. I hope you look victorious and you do your thing. I'm expecting you to call out Bud. That little answer that he been giving, I ain't talking about Crawford right now. That's great. That's a great answer. I would probably advise him to do the same thing. Don't talk about Crawford right now, right? Don't give Crawford none of your shine, right? Because the boxing world has only been talking about him for the last 2 months. But you, on the other hand, don't give him no shine, Earl. We get it, man. After the fight, though, oh, we need you calling out Bud. Oh, there's going to be a serious misunderstanding. Don't put us back in 60-40-ville, bro. Don't put us back right there, man. That's a no man's land for boxing fans. Trust me. It's a stupid argument. I feel stupid even having it sometimes. 60-40 for what? When two of y'all are great. Y'all are both at the mountaintop. What are you talking about? A fight between both of y'all will be the biggest payday for you and your kids' kids. Why are you putting obstacles up? Don't listen to them suits. That's all you got to do. So, Mo, I'm expecting. I'm definitely expecting for him to call out Bud. Don't let me down, bro. Don't let me down. Don't send your little minions out here running around talking the 60-40 crap. Don't do it. Just 50-50. Terence Bud Crawford, October 2021, November, whatever. Terence, you got to do your part too, man. You got to do your part too, Bud. Damn right. You got to do your part too, which means Bud needs to be out here. I would love to see Bud walk up in at&t Stadium. Damn, I would have loved to see him walk up in at&t Stadium. But they know what's going to happen. They know what it is. October 2021. I got that date X'd off on my calendar right here in red ink. October 2021, the day that the month that Bud's contract allegedly runs out. We better be hearing about something. Or Spence Nation. Y'all gonna have to come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Real spill. So I'm fully expecting that. Yep. If Danny wins, he's back on top. 2020 would be the greatest year for Danny Garcia. He's back on top. He's back where he left. No one would even remember nothing about Keith Thurman. No one will even remember Sean Porter at all. You're back on top, full accredited, proving all haters like Mainman Mademan wrong. And you're sitting in your spot. You the man now. You make the shots. You are the unified champion at welterweight. I don't think you're going to do it, Danny. I don't think you're going to do it. Philly, I don't think he's going to do it, Philly. What y'all saying, Philly? Philly, I don't think he's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? All right. If Danny loses bad, he's done. Finito. I already told y'all. Angel's already dug the hole a little deeper. 7th round stoppage, says Angel Garcia. The father of Danny Garcia says he stops him in 7. Cool. And on top of that, you said that Errol Spence Jr. ain't mentally all the way there. Fine. If you lose, cuzzo, check me out. You finito. You buried. That means you lost to someone that you perceived ain't all the way there. Which means, why do we even care about you being at welterweight? You've lost to everyone, including someone who wasn't all the way there. So why should we watch you? Why who cares if you go to 54? You ain't beating no Charlo. You know what I mean? Who cares? Who you gonna go up there and fight? Texer? What are you gonna do? No one's tripping off you no more, champ. Everybody say, man, you can't toss him away because he got 3 losses. It's not about the 3 losses. It's not about that. I'm not that dude that toss you. I love Gabriel Rosado. I love to watch Gabriel Rosado. If I don't care about your losses, that ain't the issue. It's the Warriors code that I got a problem with. Y'all not hearing me. I don't like this dude because he be ducking like he be ducking and then talking stuff from a safe space and act like my man Bud ain't right there. Oh, we ain't going like that. Y'all can keep taking up for him. Y'all do that. When he uses the N-word, y'all take up for him. I ain't taking up for him. I want him destroyed. I want him destroyed. Where you gonna go, Danny? Then it's your pops didn't put that pressure on your back. Where you gonna go? Huh? You gonna go to Bud next? Is that what it is? If you lose to Earl, you gonna run over there to Bud now? Oh, Bud, I'm ready. Here's the talking point. Let's get ahead of this. Danny Garcia will be the best name on Terence Crawford's resume. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about? Same crap with Kell Brook. I don't want to see it. I'm done watching Terence Crawford fight all of those hand-me-down fighters. I need him to fight champions. Gold and gold only for the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter, not 3-time loser Danny. Don't want it. Sorry, the train has pulled and left the station. You had your opportunity, many opportunities, over many years. Nobody want to see that now, bruh. Unless you win, of course. You know, there's always that little thing, right? All right, I think that's it on the points before we get to styles. I think that's all I pretty much want to hit on before we get to styles. If Danny I'm gonna say this. If Danny loses bad, he becomes Jason Sosa. Do y'all know who Jason Sosa is? Y'all know, 130-pound fighter. He becomes Jason Sosa. Once was good. Once was somebody we marveled at. Jason Sosa once was good. Until he started losing to the top floor. And then everyone stopped checking for Jason Sosa. If Danny Garcia loses, he becomes Jason Sosa. I don't want to see you no more. You know what I mean? All right, and last but not least, before we get to styles, and I'm going to say this again. It is what it is. Earl does look a little smaller for my liking. And I do want to know, how is this going to play out? I do. I've not ever seen him so low on weight going into a fight. And y'all say this is a good thing. It's always good to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And it's always been an issue of crunching down, you know, and at the last minute and going in the sauna and depleting yourself. And I get it. I don't want to be like a damn if you do, damn if you don't type thing. But he was on weight for weeks, bro. I'm just peaking is an issue. I'm just curious to know. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Let's get the styles, y'all. Let's get the styles. Let's talk about the styles of these fighters and why and what do they have to do to win this fight, in my opinion. All right. Errol Spence Jr., let's start with him first. He is the champion, right? The things that he should not do. What he should not do in a fight with Danny Garcia. In my opinion, Errol Spence Jr. from the outside, straight left hand downstairs, lunges too much. Lunges. Go back and look at how Errol throws his straight lefts from the outside. From the outside, he does this. He steps in and then he got to get out. Like he steps in and he yokes himself back out. He steps in and he yoke, but he lunging. And he's always open. You're dealing with a counterpuncher. A solid counterpuncher. Don't hang it out there too long. Don't lunge too much. Errol Spence also have a problem where he only makes one move. What is that, man? He only makes one move. What do I mean by one move? When someone swings at Errol Spence Jr., and instead of, like, for example, you go back to the Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia fight. What Keith did was when he would move on the outside, he was laterally moving side to side as well as around in circles. Whenever Danny would swing, he would go here, he would go here, he would go here, he would go here. Errol does one. When you swing at Errol, he does one move, and then he looks to get you off him with punches. One move. So if Danny is smart, you let him make that move and then swing. That sounds real easier said than done. You feint him. You let him make that move of juking, getting out of the way, and then you touch him. Errol has a problem with making one move and then starting to just plant his feet, and then he just gives you what he likes to give you. You know what I'm saying? My brother, Monty Brown TV, is in the super chat. Much love to my fam. What's up with you? Seems like you set my guy up for the okie doke. Let this come full circle, Monty. Let this come full circle. I always got to tell you that. Let this come full circle. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. But salute to you, fam. Salute to you. Your guy's going to be okay. He's going to be all right. Now, the thing is, back to this, is one move. One move. So, if Danny steps to Errol, let's say if he pushes Errol back, Errol is going to take a scoop back, maybe do one good juke move to get out of one of Danny's punches, and then he's going to let his hands fly. He's not that guy that sits. You will never see him do that Tyson Fury commercial or that Muhammad Ali commercial where they're in the corner like this and doing all of this. That ain't Errol. What Errol would do is this. And then he going to start fighting back.